Hello and welcome to another short video. In this video we'll talk about how you can stay updated in the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. And I will link the docket here, so you can go to courtless.com. I will link the entire thing here, and then sort by descending here. So when you sort by ascending, then obviously it would be the oldest day when the complaint was filed, and so on. We'll sort by descending so we can see the newest updates on top. So we can see, for example, here that the last document was filed on the 1st of July, 2021, and we can just download the PDFs here. So I will now press Control or Command, so it opens a new tab here, and then you can also look into the response in this case yourself. So we can see here quickly if it would blah. So we can see here it's the response from Ripple, from the lawyers of Ripple to the SEC, and right, so you can see here response in opposition to the motion, and certain files are not you can view, so you have to buy them on Paste. Paste is a tool. It's a public access, I think, public access court, whatever. So it's a public access to court electronic records. So Pacer, it's a own system, but you would have to pay for that. But luckily, there's a lawyer called James Gaffilan, so I would recommend following him on Twitter. And he always also uploads all the documents. So he uploads it to his Dropbox, and you can just click on it and also check it out there. So, right, and also have a look yourself. Also, a great resource in understanding all the legal jargon is following attorney Jeremy Hogan. So he's also quite well known, but I would highly recommend watching his YouTube videos. So he always breaks certain things down, also breaks all the schemes down to understand what formal requirements certain requests have, where the point is which will be argued for or against for. So all the all the main points, all the important things will be broken down there in a simple language to understand for us normal people. All right. So also you can set alerts. So you just click on get alert and then register with your email. And you will always get an email notification when your file has been submitted to the Pacer system. That's also quite useful sometimes. So you immediately know when something has changed here. You can also, like I said, can download all the files here. Interesting would be also obviously having the certain orders, so you can there always see. So if it's an order by the judge herself, so yeah, exactly. So here, for example, is a ruling of Judge Netburn for, or so in favor, or if for example, here the motion is granted in part and denied in part, and then it's being broken down what is being granted and what is denied here. So right, so that's how you can also gain yourself access and stay up to date and don't have to rely on basically less reliable sources. So it would be best, I guess, if you obviously follow James Gaffilan, so he breaks it down. If you, well, more or less trust on a lawyer, but also can check yourself and also try to understand it a little bit. Since we are not really authorized, well, we don't say authorized, but we're not qualified to make deep statements. So I'm myself studying law, but still I'm not studying law, so the law that is in place in the United States. So I'm also not really the most qualified person to speak about all of this. But obviously, trust has to be imparted somewhere. So I would definitely trust James Gaffilan. Also, somebody who's well known is Johnny Deaton. So you can also follow him, Jeremy Hogan. So also very interesting watching his videos and his stances on the parts. And right, so that's basically it. So that's how you can stay up to date and track the lawsuit, and also kind of understand what's going on more or less. There are also sometimes nice infographics being created in based status. Yeah, you can also follow him. So sometimes he also breaks it down so you can easily see it here. All right, so that's basically it. How you can keep up with the lawsuit and how it progresses and how everything is being done and how the files are how the different documents are filed and so on. And right, so thanks for watching and see you in the next one.